It's quiz time.
My favorite time.
Yes, it is.
Love the quizzes.
So let's see how you did. This is from last week. What caused gold prices to move?
It lost a popularity contest there for a little while.
It did.
That's right. Gold moves basically on supply and demand of the market price, and so it was popular for a while. It lost a little popularity. It's back to becoming more popular recently.
Just recently.
Just recently.
And then down again. Who knows? It's all over the place. Okay, now next one is, why is Jackson Hole a big event?
Well, so we talked about this last week. You know, last year it was a big turning point. The Bernanke speech turned the markets around, and he stepped up and said, we're going to have more stimulus, we're going to do more things. They get all the global bankers in the room. They had Trichet, they had Lagarde, you know, everybody was there. So it's a big meeting because you don't get all the central bankers in the world in the same room at the same time.
They get together, and it's a big think tank.
Yeah.
They bounce ideas off each other.
And there's a lot of backroom, discussions.
Wheeling and dealing.
Yeah.
That's right. Next one is, what's the difference between risk and uncertainty?
Well, that's pretty simple. We talked about it last week. Risk can be measured. Uncertainty can't. It's a risk to play roulette when you know how many numbers are on the board and what the odds are. If you don't tell me how many numbers are on the board, I'm uncertain of what the odds are. It's not taking a risk. It's uncertain, and I can't do anything with it.
And last one is organic food worth it?
Well, that depends. It's all questions in this kind of financial matters. It depends. It depends on how you value it, what value you put on it, and what's the opportunity cost. What are you giving up if you have organic food? So those are the kinds of things that you have to decide for yourself.
Now, what do you have this week?
This week, easy questions this week. What will it take to get our strength back? So if you were paying attention to the first segment, you'll talk about that. How should you deal with the mental toll fighting takes on you? Third question is, why should you split a problem into the physical and psychological aspects? And the final question, you need to stay tuned for this, is why should I use a debit card versus a credit card? So stay tuned and we'll answer that.